Okay, so today I wanted to talk about like why do media outlets and stuff refuse to hire like at least like 30 something year olds? Like I'm pretty sure like at any time of day you can turn on like your television and put it on any news network and you see someone who's in their late 40s, 50s, 60s, probably even 70s. Like what is the point? What is the point? Like you could have like a special news hour for like the older people and have them kind of talk about the news the way they can. But what's irritating is that the people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s are talking about issues that mainly pertain to early 40s, 30s, and 20s. And it's like, how are you? And it's like, they always are going to put their opinion in there. And I'm like, your opinion literally does not matter on this issue because it is quite literally an issue for like just turned 40, 30s, and 20s. Like, this does not concern you. It concerns your kids, but not you. Like, just get it over with. Like, find someone in like their third year of journalism, for God's sakes. Just do it. Just hire them. They went to journalism school, they majored in journalism, whatever you want to call it. Just do it. They majored in communications, even better. Well, not even better, but same. Kind of same thing. But journalism would be even better. Communications is up there, close second. Like it's beyond annoying that like the primetime slot hours have fit. I don't care like how like young they feel. No, it doesn't matter how young you feel. It's how old you are, and you are aging out. You are not relating. You are not relatable. Why not? And even if they just have to have the late 40, 50, 60, almost 70 host, then get some young people on there. Is it that bad to have someone who actually, like, I can tell you right now, young people really want to watch the news. We want to know what's going on. But you have people talking about things that don't really concern them. And it's like, it's the same thing with like politicians. The average politician is 60 something. Why is that a thing? Why can you be considered senile to drive, like too senile to drive, too senile to work, but oh, you are perfectly well fit to be making to be making some of the biggest decisions for your county, city, state, or the entire US. Who decided that was a good idea? If there is a cap to drive an entire 1-ton machine going at least 40 miles an hour in some places at the bare minimum, let me just start at the bottom. It is bad for them to drive a 1-ton minimum hunk of metal and gasoline and electricity going 50, 20, 35, 40 to 45, 50 to 55, 60 to 75, 85, 90, 100 plus, because cars can just go up that far. I don't know why or what the need would be to go 100 plus miles an hour. What you want people to run into, that's not the issue today. But it's like, if you think it's okay for them not to drive but you think it's okay for them to make the biggest decisions of people's lives, of their grandkids' lives. You think that's okay? You have your priorities in a complete twisted up knot. Like, I've never, this is like me getting up in age and realizing that's crazy. Like, can we have a 30-year-old president and like 30-year-old lawmakers? Is that so bad? Like, why are there career lawmakers? Like, why are there like, why do people make a career out of this? And why do they not make minimum wage? So what? You have to pay for 2 houses. You made the decision to run. You knew what this was going to entail. You made the decision to run, which means you made the decision to own 2 homes. You made the decision to move to DC. You made all these decisions and stuff. But now you're a millionaire, and now you're a millionaire, and all of a sudden the situations and decisions that you have to make don't pertain to you anymore. This is bull. This is bull. That like they're literally above anything and everything and all the decisions that they make. They can just go around them. And I'm like, why would you want to make something that difficult for you? Like, you can make this decision back in your home state, and then you don't get reelected, and you have to live with the decision of living in your state. Because you can still get denied anywhere and everywhere else. They can choose to do whatever they want, including deny you the ability to live outside of moving anywhere. But they still choose to make these decisions about things that don't even pertain to them. And I know I'm saying pertain a lot because, that's the word. But it just blows me down that people, like, they just make these decisions and they don't think about anything other than themselves. And I'm like, you can drop dead right now, and it could be just because your light switch was turned off. Your switch could get hit. Your timer could run out of sand. Your buzzer could go off. And that's all because you hit your age limit. You hit the end of your road. And it could just be that. Why would and not to mention stress ages you. Stress can age you. We've all seen how the presidents enter their terms and end up leaving them looking like they got hit by the bright light on top of the Mount Sinai. We've all seen how the presidents look and stuff. Why do people keep putting in these old men who have all of these weak body parts who could end up croaking at any second? If they get put under too much duress, they are going under cardiac arrest. Like, age is a number, and it's a countdown board. But do you know when your 0 is? No. No one knows when their 0 is. But I'm not about to be ass out because you wanted to make a career out of this. You didn't want to retire. You wanted to feel important. You just felt like you were being left behind from society. Enjoy disappearing. Enjoy not being needed. You were needed your whole life. Why would you want to keep being needed? Why would you want to keep being pestered? Why could you feel like a pest? You have all rights reserved to make yourself not a pest. Okay, find your nearest rich person, make friends with them, and make your needs feel heard. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And that that phrase changed my entire life. And I know a lot of people, but it's my choice not to connect with them. So I'm here. I don't care. But it's like, why would you want to keep yourself under all that stress? You are like this. This could work for many situations, but let the 50s go. You're a what? Like, I understand you're a man and a man needs to be needed. No, he doesn't. Not anymore. Get with the times. Get with the times, or get stuck. And it looks like they're already stuck. They have been stuck in the 50s since they turned 20. It's like, what? I'm literally racking my brain to try to figure out why. Why, like, I'm stressed. I've been stressed out for years. I've been stressed out since I was 16. Why would you want to continue to be stressed out? To make you feel alive? Go rent a convertible for a few days and drive around town. Go on a road trip. Like, go on a road trip for a few days. Take the train. There are so many different ways to feel alive. You know what? How about take this little piece of advice. If you're an old person and you have the need, and you just feel the need to feel alive, and you feel like you need to run for something, and you're almost, if you're pushing the age where people are like, wow, if that's what people say after you tell them your age, stick a fork in a socket. See if you come out. See which end you come out. See if that bright light is a hospital light or if it's the end of the tunnel. I don't care. Stop the madness. Retire in peace, all right? I don't care if you feel like that's not like, if you feel like you're like, if you just have to make decisions, like big decisions for people, be a manager at Starbucks, all right? That'll give you a rush. That'll give you all the rush you need. Be a nice manager at Starbucks. That'll give you the rush you need. That'll give you all the feeling that you need. You will feel everything. And everything you need to. Because this is simple. It's just, if you want to go back to the 50s, just say, I want to go back to the 50s. And we'll send you somewhere close to it. Like, I think I'm getting a headache from this. Yeah, that's the end of this episode. Goodbye. Until next time.